Are you moving to Texas and not sure where to begin? Maybe you're moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and there are cities everywhere. In this video, I want to tell you about a powerful tool that can help you in your search for a new home. Hi, my name is Wendy Pinnell and I am a broker and a realtor and have been for 13 years. I've also been a proud Texan since 1975. I want to tell you today about a powerful tool that will help you in your home search. Using that tool starts with you and I having a conversation. As a realtor, I can set up the most amazing automated email search. It will absolutely blow your mind how detailed this search can be. I want you to think about this automated email search as a living thing. From the time you and I get acquainted, we constantly tweak that search. Your biggest criteria is probably going to be price, and really to get an idea of that, you're going to have to talk to a lender first. We have a long list of lenders who are excellent, and we're happy to provide some referrals. Once you know your budget, your price, the other big factor that's going to influence your search is your commute time. Did you know that with this automated search, we can set it up by commute time from your workplace, and we can even pick what time of day you'll be going there. So maybe you're working in downtown Dallas. We can create a search based on the time it takes to get there, rather than going by miles or cities. What a great tool that is. Once you know your budget and you've screened by your commute time, there are so many other great factors you can consider. Schools are one. In the automated search, we can also filter it by school districts. If you have a lot of choices and you're not sure which school is good, there's a great website called niche.com that provides all kind of information and grades on all the different schools. What else can we set up with this powerful search? Well, maybe you have a certain type of home in mind. Maybe you only want new construction. We can search by that. Maybe you only want older homes in established subdivisions. We can search for that. Maybe you have a lower budget and want to explore manufactured homes. We can search by that. So we can search by location, we can search by budget, we can search by schools, and of course we can search by home features. How big does your home need to be? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? How many living areas? What if you want a bigger yard? We can screen by that too. But you know what? Enough of this talk. Let me show you what the search actually looks like. Over here, this is what we're going to see. This is the screen I'm going to see when I set up your search, okay? Right here you can see I'm going to make sure it's active on the market. Now if you'll notice, we've kind of got a middle section here, and then we've got a section over here on the right. This middle section is going to be about location. We can search by the map, we can search by a specific address, a city, a county, or even a zip code, okay? But basically, we're going to find out from you, hey, Wendy, I wanna be, 20 miles from work. Or, hey, Wendy, I just wanna be in South Lake, or I just wanna be in Weatherford, or I just wanna be, Waxahachie, okay? That's where I set this up, right in here, okay? So for example, let's just pick out South Lake, all right? So in this particular search, we'd be looking by the city. All right, the next thing over here on the right is the house, okay? So over here you can see we learned about the area. This is where I'm going to fill in the criteria for your area. Over here, I'm going to fill in the criteria for your home, okay? Super important part right here, obviously, is the price, okay? Well, let's just say for fun that we're looking at South Lake between 600 and 900,000, all right? Next thing I'll need to know from you is how many bedrooms, okay? Do you want your master bedroom to be on the first floor? Does it matter, okay? How about bathrooms, okay? So let's just say, you say I want at least 3 bedrooms, Wendy, and at least 2 bathrooms, okay? Over here is total square footage. Now, a lot of times my buyers will say, I don't care if it's too big, but it needs to be at least this big, okay? So a lot of times you'll see me do something like, 1,600 plus, meaning it has to be at least 1,600 square foot, okay? Over here on the acres, do you want a lot of acreage? Is that important to you? Or do you just want a regular size yard? We would fill that in here, okay? Year built. okay? This is all going to depend on whether you like a really nice new home or if you really like the individuality of the older homes and that charm and character. So we're going to fill that in. Let's just say for our search this time, we're going to say we want it built in at least the year 2000, okay? You want a 1 or 2 story home? How about garage spaces? All right, do you want at least a 2-car garage? Maybe a 1-car garage, or maybe if it has a garage conversion and no covered parking at all. Okay, that's where we're going to fill in that field. So let's just say we're going to say 2+. All right, down here we have a few more fields. And in fact, I can add a lot more fields depending on how specific you want your search to be. Let me give you a look at that. All right, if you look right here, these are available fields, all of which I can set up your search to filter it by. See, take a look at that. See how many there are? A lot, okay? All right, guys. So in this situation, we did a pretty basic search. We have the price, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and year built, and we came up with 11 results, okay? Guys, one of 2 things, well, maybe one of 3 things is going to happen when we set up your search. The first one is if we're too generalized, you'll get 300 results. Now, why is that a bad thing? Well, because you might miss the best ones. You don't want to be overwhelmed wading through all of these houses and then miss the best one. So you really want a very targeted search, okay? The other thing that might happen is your search might be too filtered. All right, you saw how many filters we can put in place, right? If it's too filtered, you may not get any results, or maybe 1 or 2, okay? In which case, we really want to find that third scenario, which is that happy middle ground. You're seeing plenty of houses, but not so many that you can't look through, okay? So this is kind of an example of that search. We came up with 11 results. Click like this, and there they are. Now, how amazing of a search tool is that? By using this tool effectively and changing it all the time as much as we need to, we can really help you in your search for the perfect home. Now, let's just say we've got the search just right and you've found some houses you'd like to see. There are 2 different ways we can accomplish that. You can plan a trip to Texas, and when you do, you can know that myself or one of my team will devote that weekend to working with you. Another way that works though is we can tour the home for you, and we can set up a FaceTime call so you can really get a feel of what the home looks like. In any event, working hand in hand with us as your realtors and this powerful search tool, you can figure this out. We can get you that perfect home in Texas. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.